just wanted to give a quick shout out to Bonita. I should have this set up before I record. I'm sorry about that, everyone. And it's gonna change. I will have everything set up. I'm just practicing really. I'll always practice. I will edit probably at some point, but I don't want to do too much because I like the raw aesthetic of the videos so far. Shout out to Bonita, Soy Bonita. Uh, Thank you for stumbling across my channel. Oh, pardon me. I had a little burp. Oh, I wanted to speak about my eyebrows. Eyebrow blindness. So yeah, I did have thicker eyebrows. I had like extremely thick eyebrows at some point, and then I used to shape them just a little bit to get rid of the hair, the excess hair that made it look ratty. And then at some point through my teenagehood, probably 16 or 15 or 16, I think 16, it just grew so much, like just everywhere, even the thin ones. So I I just looked absolutely horrendous, and my eyebrows were slugs, and I didn't like that because it was causing a lot of acne on my face because it would collect so much oil. And hold on. Yeah, so I get super bad acne around. Obviously, I get some here and then because I tweeze, so, and I don't shave because I just think shaving ruins, it just gives me stubble and it ruins the skin around it. Oh, this one needs plucking more. I have eyebrow blindness. This one needs plucking more. I have really bad eyebrow blindness. I will not, like, say otherwise, tell you otherwise. And I will just keep plucking. So I think there's something wrong with that. I like them, and everyone at school is like, do not remove those. Like, they look really good. Don't grow them out. I was like, oh, okay. And they're like the eyeliner too. Anyways, I'm not going to do anything else. I just feel like my hair could probably have another haircut and then it will be good again. And my skin could clear up and my structure could be a lot more nice, but I hate myself. I love a skinny brow. My mum had a go at me on Thursday, which was like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. And she was like, why isn't the camera coming down here? And my eye looks shit. I have such shit eyes. I'm such an ugly bitch. Everyone comment ugly bitch in and bold freak. Speaking about bold freak. No, not speaking about bold freak. Yeah, I probably have ADHD because my thoughts always bounce all over the place. Anyway, my mum was like, did you tweeze your eyebrows again? You're gonna have no eyebrows. You're trying to look like that passport picture of me when I was 16. You're gonna those ugly non-existent brows that I had. You so want to be like that. I started cackling. It was the funniest shit ever. Oh, I love that so much. When I don't fall and I just forget. Oh yeah. Uh, AI. It's just weird. Like, oh, hold on. No, I'm not going to speak about that yet. Back to the eyebrows. I looked ratty. I look more of an individual. It is softer on my face. My features are standing out more than these. Crap. Like, this is better, I think, the shapes now. And I have grown out the insides a bit. just so that it doesn't look like a line, because some people say, oh, it looks like a line. Whatever. Anyway, buzz. Okay, I'm gonna speak about my buzz cut, and when I had you'll there are traces of my buzz cut online. Quite, you know, there's a lot of it online, and I enjoyed it so much. I think like all of my friends said it suited you so well, and I was never gonna get a skin fade after that. I instead got a taper, and I enjoyed that more. And my friends were like, you know what, the taper and the buzz looks way better than a skin fade, and they look more like Y2K, and you know, it's just it. A, a skin fade doesn't look nice. I like a nice, well, on me, because I like it to look very minimal, like it's just a scissor job, even if it's done with a razor, but it's been, you know, cut into. I just like a scissor job looking thing without, you know, any harsh edges. And I like to gel style and straighten and this and that. So that's why. But I love a buzz cut. I think buzz cuts are really nice, and I had one when I was having a manic episode, which spun across a year actually. I think it was 3 years ago. 1 year after I made my Spacey account, I think. My space account. Oh my god. 1 year after I made my MySpace account, and it was different. I think, you know, manic episodes. I was still quite tame in my manic episodes. I just think everyone didn't understand me, so I see. I hate how that brow goes down. I think that no one understood me, and I felt like an alien. What influences my erratic changes to modify my life to make it less boring? I do this in different ways. The first time I think was that I made myself bold. One was music producing. One was, I don't know. I changed my life quite a bit. One was taking that whole like unit and bringing it upstairs because my parents didn't want it anymore. I changed my bed around quite a lot. That's how, you know, I feel like where the position you wake up, and if it feels different, you know, then it feels good. But if you're quite used to it when you've just woken up, like, I just feel like it's too repetitive. Thing is, I like routine, but you know, I also like change. But the change has to be influenced by my comfort and done ultimately through my decisions. So I don't like it if someone else has changed something of my routine. You know, it's just, I think that's the impact, because I used to have a work, and she would be like a counselor, and she would be like, you possibly very most likely have ADHD and autism, and it's like a whole thing, and it's just, it makes your brain super muddled. I feel like everyone is upstairs and they're trying to listen in. Anyway, but yeah, that's me. But I kept saying I felt weird. I felt weird. She was like, "You're not weird. You need to understand yourself, because it's all you've known. It's all I've known, really." So I don't fucking know what to say. I've cleared every point of discussion in my, you know, notes. So bye. It was really nice speaking to you. Thank you, and again, shout out to Benita. Soy Benita. You know, she's a great friend, and she's a fabulous artist and clothing designer, all sorts, everything. Bye.